What's up guys, my name is Craig Yeats. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, I speak all around finance, business, and the mindset you have to have in order to be successful. Today, we are here in the beautiful Elfin Trail in Constantia amongst these amazing houses. And today's video is going to be all on programming your mind. Because we live in this crazy world where weeds grow automatically in our minds, I thought today we have to come out here, we have to see this amazing forest, and even there are little weeds that are busy growing. But today's video is going to be about how do you program your mind for success. So if you haven't yet, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time one of my videos comes out in the future. But let's go, stay to the end, and let's make sure we program our mind for all the success that you want in your life. There's a couple of things that I've learned along my path, being a financial advisor, running Enriching Life, and hey, even making videos on YouTube. So I'm going to be teaching you some of those core principles that I've learned in order to program your mind for success. We are going to talk about how you focus, the language that you use, talking to yourself, talking to other people, as well as how you put your physical body into a state that's going to be empowering you to make sure that you're resourceful. But before we even get into that, I want to talk about where you are right now. Because if you're someone that wants to become successful, it's important to be honest. So first and foremost, I want you to know, how are things going right now? So what I mean is, how are things now? I want you to see them as they are. I don't want you to see them worse than they are. I don't want you to see all the weeds in the garden. I just want you to take a check. How are things now? See it as it is, not worse than it is, not better than it is. And then the second step, I want you to see things slightly better than what they are. Because if you're someone that's successful or wants to become successful, you have to believe there is a next step in your journey in order to become successful. So you have to see it slightly better than what it is. And I'm going to talk about that. And then the third step, see things the way you want them to be and make them that way. So it's about setting a goal, setting a dream, and making that dream a reality. And today's video, we're going to be talking about programming your mindset in order to make sure that dream becomes a reality. So we're going to carry on walking and talking, and I'm going to teach you what you need to do in order to program your mind for success. So let's go, let's enjoy this beautiful Elfin Trail, and let's learn as much as we possibly can. Because hey, it's for your benefit, and I love teaching, so that's why I'm here. So the next thing I want to speak about is the first point around focus. We're so distracted with the news, with all the nonsense going on social media. Hey, life happens. We get caught in a rut, on a hamster wheel where we do the same thing day in, day out. We have spouses, we have clients, we have customers, we have bosses. We have so many things trying to take us off course that it's important to take the time out of your busy day in order to focus on what you have and what you want to achieve. So what I do is I share 7 power questions with my guys at Enriching Life on a regular basis, and I get them to write down answers to those 7 questions in the morning to prime themselves to have a good day. So it's questions like, what am I happy about in my life right now? Because we can all find something to be happy about, but we're so distracted and so busy so often that we forget to take the time out to breathe and think, what am I happy about? Because if I actually look for it and focus on it, I can find it. And I think that's something that's so crucially important to having the right mindset. Making sure that you're focusing on what you have, because you have so much. What do you have? What excites you? Who do you love? Who loves you? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the 7 power questions for you to use. And you can use it every morning if you want to prime your day for success. And I'm going to put it in the link in the description below for you to use, because I want to share that with you and I want you to become successful. I want you to turn your mindset into a mindset of a winner. And that's why you're here, that's why you watch it. So that's the first of my points. And we're going to carry on talking about the others, but we're going to walk a little bit further. Hey, we might see some weeds, but that's okay. We're not going to focus on those weeds. We're going to focus on the beauty of this amazing place and the amazing fauna and flora. Let's go. What happens if no one likes this video? What happens if no one comments or shares it? Or I've wasted all this time talking and filming this and no one gets any value out of it because I want people to get value out of this. Hey, isn't that what we all think so often? That we're not good enough, that we're not enough, that we won't be loved? That's us in life. We want love as much as possible. That's what we do. And then we say these things to ourselves in our own head that put us into negative states. And that's what my next point is all about. It's about the language we use talking to ourselves and talking to other people. It's so easy. I do it all the time. I'm sure you do it as well. You do something, you go, oh, this is not going to work. I don't feel good. My clients, I don't like my clients. They don't like me. They don't trust me. They don't value me. What I want to teach you to do is use something called transformational vocabulary. And really what that means is to take what you would normally say and make it just slightly better. I don't want you to go from saying, I'm angry, to I'm the most excited person in the world. I want you to take, I'm angry, to something I could feel a little bit better. My day's not going as amazing as I would like it to go. So what I want you to do is slowly but surely become aware of what you're saying to yourself every day. And that's not going to be easy in the beginning, I understand that. And how you're speaking to other people, because we talk to people about our day. We talk about all the things that went well and mainly all the things that went badly. So what I want you to do is become conscious of what you're saying and try and just make it slightly better. Try and use transformational vocabulary to slightly emphasize that, hey, life isn't so bad. This grass, these weeds aren't so bad. Maybe they could be a little bit better. Maybe it could be a little bit more beautiful. Because just slowly but surely, making those little changes to your vocabulary slowly but surely gets you onto the right momentum of where you need to be in order to program your mind. So language, vitally important. Transformational vocabulary. Make sure you're conscious of what you're saying to yourself, because you spend more time talking to yourself than anyone else in the world. We ask ourselves questions and we answer questions. And in life, we will always get an answer. So we might as well ask ourselves better questions in order to get better answers. Body language. If we're talking about mindset, we have to talk about how we use our body, because we all understand the importance of the mind-body relationship. Our body becomes our subconscious mind of how we program ourselves. We could so often use our words and we could lie or say things that we don't believe, but our body never lies. Our body always tells the truth, and we understand that. Body language is vitally important in any kind of communication. So if we want to work on our mindset, we have to work on the way we use our body. So many people, first thing in the morning, what do? They meditate, or they exercise, or they stretch. They get their body moving. They get their blood pumping in their body. That is vitally important for a successful mindset, is to use your body. So there's a couple things that I do. I mean, obviously, I do Ironman, I'm a sports person, so I get my body moving as much as possible. And I know if I exercise first thing in the morning and then I go to work, I always feel better. I can handle more stress, I can handle more demands, because I want to push my body and demand more of my body so that I can mentally make sure that I can consume whatever's going on inside of my world. Clients, customers, family, friends, whatever's on the news, I can deal with better when I put my body into the right state to prepare for the day and to prepare for success. So it's small things. Breathing. In and out, taking big, deep breaths allows me to speak better when I'm talking to you. Putting my shoulders back allows me to take up more space, to feel bigger, to feel better in order to communicate better with other people. But what I find, we all understand when you think of someone that's depressed, how do they hold themselves? How do they use their body? If you thought about someone that's depressed, you might think of them shrugging their shoulders forward, taking shallow breaths, speaking really slowly and softly. And when you think of someone that's got confidence, they make themselves big, they put their shoulders back, their heads high, they take fuller breaths, and they put their body into the position of someone that's confident. So if you are someone that has a goal, modeling becomes very important. What do you want to achieve? Can you find someone that has achieved what you want? And how do they hold themselves? How do they speak? How do they move? What do they do with their body? Because that is a very important tip for you to make sure that you are building the mindset of who you want to become and the success that you want to have and the success you want to achieve. As we talk about holding yourself, using the right body language and mindset, it makes me think of communication. For me, it's something I share with the guys in the office all the time. Communication is made up of words, the tone that you're using, and your body language. And words only makes up 7% of all communication. Your tonality makes up 38%, but your body language makes up 55% of all communication. Body language, body language, body language. Make sure that you're working on how you use your body, how you hold your body in everything that you do. It's something small, but it can make such a big difference to your mindset. And think of it, next time you're sad, next time you're going through a bad day, something's gone wrong, take the moment, because you've got to take time out of your busy day, put yourself into a power pose, because Harvard and Stanford have done research on this, that if you put yourself into a power pose, a Superman, you put your hands behind your head and you hold yourself there for 3 minutes, your body starts to produce more testosterone and it starts to reduce cortisol. What does that do? Well, it makes sure that you take more risks in business, more risks in your success of the goal that you're after, and it helps reduce any kind of stress. Hey, we want to have less stress, we want to go after our goals, we want to achieve things, but we can only do that if we're feeling confident. And this video is all about putting yourself into the right mental state, and a lot of that is about how we put ourselves into the right state physically. So, in this video, we've chatted about various things. We've chatted about how you need to control what you focus on. Make sure to use the right language and holding your body and using your body to put yourself into the right mental state. Success is about putting yourself into the right mental state, that you're resourceful enough to go after whatever it is that you want. Because if you're in the right state, you will find the clients, you will find the friends, the contacts, whatever it is in the world, you will find if you put yourself into the right emotional state. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you smash that like button. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share this with as many people as you know who need to watch this video. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next week, we're out of here.